Hey guys, so back at it again. As you can see, that's the front of my truck. I nosed it into the garage. This is the front bumper. That's a creeper, that's an impact. Those are some bikes, that's a spare tire, that's a propane tank. You know what's up. So pretty much took the OEM bumper. This has had a pretty good rough life. You can see how it's all bent. So I'm gonna probably dolly work, straighten all that out now that I have it off. And then what I want is in between those two, that's where I want the front bumper to sit. I mean the front winch to sit, and that's where the mounting tray is gonna go. It's gonna be just go from there to there, tie it in, and I want to make it so that the fairlead comes out right here. I'll make another plate and then I'll bolt the fairlead onto that. This is metal. This is metal. I thought about making a whole new bumper, but I'm gonna see if I can just incorporate that and then just have the fairlead stick out through there. This is not a cable winch, this is a rope winch, so it'll make it easier. I'm actually sitting on top of the box. It makes a pretty good work stool, work setup, whatever. So it's pretty cool actually. It came out pretty nice. So how I'm gonna bolt it up couldn't be any easier. I removed those are the OEM toe, those aren't toe hooks, toe loops, and they bolt up right here. You can see they bolt up right here. So they catch right here and right here, and that's to the frame. So could it be any easier? I have a metal plate that's gonna span the width of this, and it's gonna span the width of that. I'm gonna bolt it up. That ain't gonna go anywhere. And then I'm gonna also weld up on that same plate. I'm gonna weld up an angle here so that it bolts up to the inside of the frame as well. And that's it. And then the winch will mount on top of it. Hopefully it'll keep it away from these cooler lines. If it does interfere with those cooler lines, maybe I might have to rethink this or drop it down or something. I'll think of something right now, but so far off to a good start. Let me get over here and start cutting. This is what I was talking about. So it's got two bolts that hold it right there, and then just a 3/8 piece of metal that just ties it up. And then I just set the winch on there. It's 13,000 pounds. This is the same one that was that we used for my friend Bird's Suzuki Sidekick build. Check it out. That was pretty cool. We actually towed a 1-ton newer Dodge Cummins with it. That was pretty cool. So we know that this winch it'll handle it, and it's cool because it's lighter. It's got that rope on there. It's not as heavy as the one that I just installed in the back. That was cable. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna weld an angle here, so then that way I can tie it onto the inside as well too. So at least there's 3 points of contacts and not just two. I mean, with these two, it's not gonna go anywhere. I doubt it. It's not gonna go anywhere. But you know, play it safe. Play it safe. I'm gonna mock up the front bumper and see how it looks. All right, I've been plugging away at this. Oh snaps! That cover fell. I've been plugging away at this, so I got the bumper. I just placed it in there, and you can't see it, but well, I guess you can see it. There's the winch there, so I really like the way that looks. I went ahead and I did some dolly work. I re-flattened all this out. So this is how it's gonna sit in here. It's gonna just tuck in here, and I really like the way this came out. Let me get this angle finder out of here, because then I'll be looking for it, and then I'll forget that it's on there, and I'll probably just leave it there. So it's loosely installed. You can see the bolt there. The I didn't put the bolt there. Here it is. So there's gonna be a bolt that goes right there too, on that side, and that's gonna hold it to the frame. And then I was measuring here. There's gonna be a. I'm gonna just weld straight up 90 degree. And another piece of, well, I have an extra piece of that 3/8 3/8 stock, and I'm gonna just weld it on there, and that's it. That's gonna be my fair lead. And I'm gonna center the fair lead so that it centers straight in the middle, which will be right here, straight in the middle. And then I'm gonna just, this is plastic, so I'll just cut out where the fair lead goes, and that's all you're gonna see, just the fair lead sticking out with the, of course, with the hook tied onto the actual toe loops. So there it is, coming out pretty good. So it's gonna be hidden. I wasn't going for that hidden look, but it's actually pretty, it's pretty cool that it came out that way. All right, here's my poor man creeper, just a cardboard box. I have it mounted. That's permanently mounted. Now I'm just about to start doing the wiring, and I'm gonna go ahead and put the here, let me zoom out. I'm gonna put this bumper back on here, but I'm gonna clean it up, hit it up with the buzz wheel, and then just paint it flat black from the back side before I install it. But coming out okay. All right, so got the bumper installed. It's been clearance. I had to clearance it a little bit, not too much. You can see the cutout. That's all that you're gonna see. And everything's wired up. You can see it. Everything's wired up. Everything works as it should. You can see right here. It's all wired up right there. I'm gonna start building the skid plate to cover that up back there. That's all it is. It's not a name brand winch, but it works great. I mean, if it pulled my friend's 1-ton, I'm pretty sure it'll work just fine. Go ahead and close this bad boy. Well, I didn't close it, but you can see right now. So that's it. That's all you're gonna see. Just its tongue sticking out. So I'm gonna start building the skid plate, and it's all done. It's all finished up. I got the hidden, not so hidden, but I mean, if you're looking for it, you'll find it. There's the front winch bumper installation, and all I did was I just painted the back side of the front bumper. The front side, I just scuffed it up a little bit, and I'm gonna I'll be painting that, and then like the fender flares, I'll be painting those pretty soon. But I'll do it on the truck. I'll just mask it off and paint it. But here's the winch bumper installed. That's all you're gonna see when I'm driving. And well, you'll see the hook, so that's a dead giveaway that something's up in there. And here's the quick skid plate that I made yesterday. You can just see it's just a sheet metal bent, cut, welded back up, and then it's mounted 4 screws up top, 2 screws on the bottom, and those are factory mounting points down there, so at least we have that. And that's all it is here. I'll get a better, that's all it is, just a skid plate, just to keep anything from kicking up in there into the belts. But there it is. Hopefully this gave somebody some ideas. F-150, they're all the same chassis, so I mean, you can just mount it right across just using a plate. So I'm starting the side, I guess the bedside caps, bedside caps, I'll call them caps. Here's the OEM cap. It goes along the bed rail. I'm gonna be making this out of aluminum. and it's gonna just be smooth instead of having these ribs. It's gonna just be smooth. I don't have enough material to just make it out of one straight shot, so I'm gonna probably have to end up cutting it in half and splicing it together. I did make these are the handholds that are gonna sit over where the tire goes, so that way pretty much, let me see, I marked it. Tire starts, so I marked it, so it's gonna sit pretty much like that. That's how it's gonna sit on top of it. And so that way, if you want to climb on top, you just put your foot on the tire, grab onto it, and then pull yourself up. Actually, here, let me walk over here and just put it on there. So it's gonna sit something like that. Maybe more. There we go. That's how it's gonna sit. So you're gonna just be able to put your foot up on the wheel tire, grab it, and then pull yourself up. That's the main gist of it. I'm here making the top caps for the truck. The top caps, I have one part cut out already, but here's a neat trick for plasma cutting. If you can't get the right bend, go grab yourself a cardboard box, cut it out, and then you can use that as a one-time piece for a guide. Pretty much just, you can run it and then it'll get you right where you need it. Then you can just finish the rest up on the belt sander. But there's a little Q&D cutting tip to get for hard to get radiuses or non-common. Making progress on these bed caps. Let me take my welding gloves off. I'll probably take a quick break. So I just traced out and I cut out the cap using the old plastic cap as a template, and then this is a little less, like 7/8 inch. So I just cut that, and then I just finished tacking it. You can see it's tacked all the way over here. And then I'm gonna probably just stitch weld it. This end's gonna be fully welded up to right here, and then I'll just probably do like 4-inch stitch welding all the way across, and that'll be that. I already have one finished. You can see it's got it's got the grab bars already mounted. It's got one bolt in the back, one bolt in the front. You can see how I just stitch welded it. And so this is what I was going for. Let me step back. Just like that. You can put your foot on here, grab this, pull yourself up. Now I only put one here because I'm going to be making a headache rack that's going to go up. It's going to shoot across, and it's going to have a roof rack too. So this is going to probably end up getting more mounting points than you see here. And then right now it's raw. I'm going to leave it like that until the paint comes in, and then I'll just take it off and I'll just paint it all. I'll paint them both together. So let me come back over here. Here's the other one that I made. Here's an old cover. So yeah, let me I'll finish welding it. So I'll stitch it from the inside and from the outside, so that way this will never move. But here we go. Let me get back at it. All right, I'm about to go make a material run so I can start the headache rack, but that's how it came out, the toppers. So I'm gonna go get some material, and then the headache rack's gonna incorporate this part all the way around. But there's the quick overview.